Greetings and welcome back, one and all, to the Blood Moon Coven and to Stellaris, which has had a very long break on my channel. As well, many of you will be aware, there is so much that has changed with the 1.2 patch, the Asimov patch, that I've just been a little bit unsure how to proceed, honestly, and that's largely where the break has come from. All of these various areas opening migration treaties, which mean that the populations of their empires can freely move between each other, which is pretty cool. The God Emperor Ricardo has died, and a new heir, Saint Nequicchio Gomez, has risen to power. We've also got a non-aggression pact. Ooh. Oh, it's one of the people that we were just at war with. They actually share some of our ethics as well, which is kind of cool. Okay, we'll agree. Now, not only has the game balance changed in many ways, for example, all ship weapons are now twice as have twice the range that they used to have, which is actually a huge thing. It's going to change ship combat drastically. But also, certain weapons do different things. For example, plasma weapons no longer have 100% armor penetration. They have a 75% armor penetration. Also, the AI is just going to be reacting in different ways. Now, let's see if we've got any slave pops. Ah, yeah, here we are. Docile and malcontent slaves. Emancipation movement. We've got various pops all over the place that just want freedom. Oh, it's going to be messy. Not least of the things in terms of messiness is that a lot of stuff has changed here. From now on, if you're we're producing not enough power. That is bad. You can't. We got a load of these out and about. But for example, if you're producing more power than you need, then you'll get a small bonus to various stats. So now it's not necessarily the best thing to just get as exactly the amount of power you need. You can get a bit of a benefit from having a little bit more. And the computers have changed. There are now basic bombardment computers and like aggressive computers, and effectively the defensive computer, which is the bombardment computer, now means that the ship will try to maintain its maximum range and engage from as far away as it can, whereas the swarm computer, which used to be the aggressive computer, as you might imagine, tried to get in close and do damage. Fire rate plus 5%, weapon range plus 10%. What would be the alternative? Weapon damage plus 5%, chance to evade plus 5%, speed plus 10%. So that actually is the opposite in a way of what it used to, of what I was aiming for. Oh my lord, so many things have changed, and ultimately there's going to be a possibility that any work that I put into these to try and make them better will be wasted time, unfortunately. As I'm going to need to swap that to a new reactor, as the Feral Sovereignty is probably going to go to war with me, and I'm not sure that my guerrilla tactics will have any effect at this point because of the weapon range increase. There's lots of worries, but let's go ahead and adjust all of my designs, and we'll see where we can go from there. This one is actually not too bad, but I definitely want this one to be more aggressive as well. As for you, I'm actually okay with you just being a regular ship with a little bit of extra power. Let's see, does this give me any readout on the benefits I'm getting? Plus 2% for excess power, that's kind of cool. Anything else? Speed, damage, plus 4% from excess power, that's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and save that. So I'm going to go through all of my designs and just update them, and I'll bring you back when I'm done with that, and we will continue on and see whether or not the Blood Moon Coven actually has a future right now, because I'm really not certain. Okay, there we go. I have gone through and I've updated everything to new designs. Almost all of my ships needed more power. I'm not sure how that's going to affect them in-game, honestly. I'm going to have all my ships go and retrofit. So let's go and get that started, shall we? So first and foremost, Prime Swarm. Go and upgrade the fleet. Same with Carrion Swarm. Upgrade the fleet, please. There we go. Carrion Swarm isn't actually that powerful. It's only 4,000, really. Or is that just the military, just the damage without really taking anything else into consideration? It's 5 battleships there. We definitely need more cruisers, though. Let's go down. Well, actually, well, that being said, we've got a lot of minerals coming in. The next thing I think I'm going to do is, yeah, we're going to get rid of chaotics. I know. Not get rid of, you understand, but rather we're going to give it to a sector all its own. There we go. Close that. That has resolved a little bit of the problem we had. They need energy. Okay. Can I give you... That isn't mine. Is there anyone I can give you? I don't think there is. Not easily. I'm going to need to just get some money and then give it over to them. Now, where's my nearest construction ship? How much would it cost? Okay, Space Penguin class. Battle station, I would very much like that. Go ahead and place one around there, maybe? Actually, no, place it around here, so it's closer to my warp point. Go ahead and do that. That's going to take an awful lot of my minerals. Ugh. But we're going to have... let's go ahead and build a couple of destroyers, I think. We'll add 2 destroyers to the carrion swarm there. Alright, well, that is good enough for now. I'm not going to even try and cover all of the things that have changed, except as they come up. As events happen that deal with some of the balance tweaks and things like that, I'll mention them. But there's just far too many things to go over in just like a point form. How are they... What's their military like? Their military is frightening. Their military is scary big. I need my military to be scary big also. Carrion swarms have been upgraded. That's good. That's very good, actually. How are you doing? Hopefully you're doing very well. It doesn't look like you're doing very well, unfortunately. Construction ship is... Ooh, have we finished it? Fantastic, I approve. Go and enter orbit around here, please. Are you helping? You are assisting research. Excellent. Hostile fleet's presence. Where? What? When? Why? Whom? What? Oh. It's... Space Amoeba? They can just move on. I don't really care too much about them. That's fine. Fleet's upgraded. Good, good, good. Still got a little bit of an issue with money, but we'll see how it goes. Let's see. How are we doing on all of these? Have we got decent things? We could build more and more and more stations and have those stations upgrade with more and more and more solar panels. I think that would be a good idea. That one's already got one. Any others in the system? No. What about here? Complete. Nope. I need only places that have got some of my planets. Thank you. You've already got solar panels. Solar panels, solar panels. Okay. What about here? No idea. How about over here? You've also got them. Well, damn. Everyone's got solar panels already. Ooh, what's going on here? Subject integration began. Okay, so someone else is having someone integrate. The Posse Gangclack Homelanders, 30%. What? 5% chance of sabotage? No, we don't want that. They've got a reasonable attraction. I'm afraid I'm going to have to leave you to deal with that yourself. But what I will do is if we go and have a look at our sectors. Chaotic sector, I'm going to give you a bunch more minerals that you can use. And I would actually like you to focus on financial. Also, I'm going to allow you... No, you can have no tax for now. Just try and get things sorted out for now. If you can. There we go. But we really need to sort out this deficit because it is going to be a massive pain. Right. Okay, the Xenobrutes of the Posse-Ganclac homelanders have ruined a building on Chaotix. A calculated attempt to hurt the Coven interests, with the apparent goal of destroying our way of life. Well, that is unfortunate, yes. Mostly because they're the only ones that live on that planet. They're only hurting themselves. I'm not going to go out of my way to fix their mess. It's up to them. Hello. You're moving through my territory. Very well. That is just so not particularly powerful. It worries me how not particularly powerful that station is, frankly. Can we improve on that, maybe? Let's have a look. Cost, power, damage is pretty piddling, honestly. Pretty piddling. What kind of weapons have we got? We've got... Oh, they're the best. They're the Stonefire autocannons that we have. Armor torpedoes. They do reasonable amounts of damage, I would have thought, but apparently maybe not. Range 100 though, which is actually very nice. And it's got... Cannot be evaded, 100% shield penetrate. Cannot be evaded? Wow. Okay, that's actually kind of awesome. Cannot be evaded. That does a... Oh, well, of course that does a chunk more because it's only a large weapon slot for that one. Cloud lightning. Oh, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that. We'll have to find out. But I'm a little bit disappointed with how low the damage... the worth of that fleet is, frankly. A little bit disappointed with that. Why are your shields all low? Seems that all of their shields are a little bit down. Is this perhaps because of this? Shield hit points. Ah, right. Weapon damage minus 50%. Okay, well that's why then. Right, technology researched. We've now got the advanced railgun. Hurrah! We've just upgraded everything. Sod it! The flak artillery. That's very expensive. You go for basic fighter wings, basic bomber wings. I'm not too enthused about that, frankly. Just go for that one because it's one of the least in terms of how much it's going to cost us to do. But we definitely need to... I'm strongly considering maybe getting rid of some of my ships. It hurts me a little bit, but I don't think our massive fleet of corvettes is really helping us here, so let's make sure that we are around Howard, and then we're going to start getting rid of some of these, like the Sebastian Isaric class. I'm going to get rid of a few of these. I do like having the Drakensken point defense, though. I would actually kind of like to keep those around.
Research complete.
I'll get rid of a few more. Well, maybe we don't need that many, actually. We have got a lot in this fleet. Get rid of a few more. Governor Arguero has died at the age of 90. I mean, he lived a full life. Society research. Ooh. Symbols of unity. Planet unique. Planet modifier. Ethics divergence minus 10%. I mean, that would be a good thing. But I'm not sure that it would necessarily really help me out that much. Ship upgrade costs minus 15%. Doctrine refit standards. We'll go with that one. As I continue to wipe out a little bit more of this fleet here and there, because we definitely need to get more and more money coming in. There we go. Each one of these is basically a bit of money every turn. Sorry, 1 credit every turn, it seems.
Research complete.
Fantastic. Let's have a look at that. Planetary fortification toughness unlocks component. An upgraded shield generator that produces an even stronger energy field. Only sustained enemy fire can penetrate this barrier. That is awesome. Planet sensor range plus 10%. That's also awesome, actually. AI-controlled colony ships. No, let's go for planet sensors. I quite like that one. And we want to continue stripping some of the ships out of here. Sorry, ships. Wish there was a faster way for me to do this. There we are. And we're getting almost towards my destroyers now. That's a little bit bad. We've actually not got that many of these left. Nationalist sabotage! It's okay. It's in an area where they're controlling themselves in terms of trying to repair the damage. So, you know, just blow up your own stuff. It's fine. I'm not going to come and rescue you from it, though. We're going to get rid of 2 destroyers as well. Maybe 3. There we go. Finally. Finally, we're making money. And now that everything is turned on, and like, we're not behind by 50% on everything, everything is a little bit more powerful. Thank bloody goodness is all I can say to that. How powerful are you? You're still on 2.9 though. It's a little bit worrying. Alright. Well, it's clear enough that we need more planets. What are our options for this? Well, I wouldn't mind expanding out a bit. We're generating very, very little, but we are actually growing a little bit. How about I push our borders out in this direction, try to take over these. Let's see. Requires 1 per month. Oh, actually, and a chunk of money too, which I'm not too fond of. That being said, do it. I'll get the money back almost instantly. The influence is going to be a bit more of an issue, but I believe that because of our military focus, we can actually have 1 extra rivalry. But let's check on the research first. Okay, ship upgrade costs are down. That's very cool. Selected a lineage. Unlocks policy. Leader enhancement. Selected lineages. Careful reproductive planning should be incentivized, lest we waste valuable genetic legacies. Leader skill levels +1. Leader lifespan +25 years. Leader recruitment cost +25%. Yeah, kind of. We'll do that. It's bordering on the levels of eugenics, though, which is a little bit worrying, but oh well. Right, well, given that then, I guess I'm going to have to go through and upgrade a bunch more stuff. Probably don't really need as many point defenses as we've got here, frankly. It might be better to build this up a little bit differently. But I'm definitely going to need to upgrade my ships and everything to use the latest shields. That is something I think I'll do a little bit later, though. Are we building all of this? Oh, it looks like we're actually setting up everything in there. That's quite cool. Let's have a look at our planets. Can I give you some money? Yes, I can. Okay, there you go. You can actually use that to do whatever. Whatever you need to do, you can do it with that. I'm also going to assign a leader. Now, we've got a little bit of influence there. Let's go ahead and have a look. Clear block tile cost, building cost, construction time, leader lifespan. Yeah, sure, we'll recruit you. You shall not be Josephine Scott, however. You shall be Dawson. There we are, and you are now assigned to this location. We have lost so many people from these areas. Oh, I need a new governor. Like, quite badly. We can get a couple more, but it's gonna be costly to get you though. Building cost, construction time, that doesn't really matter to me so much. I will take you, and you can level up a little bit more. You shall be typeface. There we go. There we are. Right, let's have a quick look. What's our research? We've carrier operations, so we can now have different types of fighters, which is kind of cool. Kinetic battery. Very long-range artillery capable of hurling powerful rounds over extreme distance with a large degree of accuracy. Oh, that sounds good. That actually sounds really good. Okay, and it is also in your area of expertise, so sure. Go ahead and pick that up. You know what? I'm actually a little bit surprised with... Ah, poop. Did you not build it in time? No, you can't build it here. Oh, by the way, yes. You can now... Everyone can move through your territory. By default, you've got open borders. Unless you tell them, no, you don't have open borders. So, a little bit risky there, actually. In fact, on that note, why am I not out here gathering up all sorts of awesome things? Because I kind of feel like there probably would be awesome things out there to gather. There were many, many places where there should be... no, it looks like it's all gone. Well, that's a bit of a shame. On the plus side, though, I could tell you to just go out and start surveying places. Or has this already been completely surveyed? Do I know everything around here? Automatically? Automagically, maybe? No. We've got some good data, but, you know, we haven't taken all of these locations, unfortunately. Alright, well, you may as well come back then, because I don't really want to send you out there. Well, actually, we'll send you to somewhere you can orbit. Return. There we go. But I wouldn't mind exploring some of these areas and actually poking my head in, finding out what's going on there. I think that might be quite useful, actually. So how about you survey this system? That one's already been surveyed. So let's start that again, sorry. Go here, survey that system, then survey that system. And we'll just check out the places that we haven't been to before. See what they have. Since we now can, unless someone tells me we can't. So I'll make the best of this. I'd completely forgotten that that had changed. And then, once that's done, I may have to tell them that they're not allowed to go in my space anymore. It seems that they really don't want me in their space. They're like, no, get out. We've just been to war. Don't like you. Fair enough. I suppose that's a reasonable response, given that we just were in a bloody war. You got a lot of military bases around your places. It's a little bit worrying. And by a little bit, I mean it's actually a lot worrying. How about instead, then, we build another penguin station down here, but I'll actually upgrade that one first and foremost. Autocomplete ship, boom, everything has been upgraded to a certain degree. We've got the snares. No. We want the mines, and we want shield dampeners, honestly. Shield hit points minus 25%, monthly shield regeneration. Yeah, those are the ones that I particularly like. As for these, though, what kind of ranges do these have? Range 40 on the really low power ones. Honestly, having that set up as just point defense, that makes a lot of sense to me. Because I think they can only be on small. Flak battery can be on large, so these are generally just there to help out with that, really. How far out could I get a missile from there, though? Range of 50. It's not terribly bad. Because that's only a range of 20. Sure, I'm going to upgrade that. Because I feel that this place needs to be more long range than anything else, really. As far as... I'm really tempted. In fact, so tempted that I might just go ahead and do this. Like so. And just give them lots of whirlwind missiles. These do 12.40. Actually, this one can remain on medium weapon slots then. And I'll have the antimatter torpedoes on it. But this space base is now pretty much upgraded for just long-range attacks. We will then go ahead and add all of the shields in. Advanced shields. All of the advanced shields, please. Also the shield capacitor systems. I want this thing to be able to take an awful lot of firepower for an awfully long time. That is very costly, though. Very costly indeed. I'm not going to have the power for it. I can do that. It's not great. Certainly not. But I could just fill it in, maybe, with a couple of little bits in there. Maybe give myself a little bit more power and then have another one. Yeah, I suppose. I mean, it's not great. My armor is 36. What? I mean, I guess. But what? No, I don't think we'll be taking that. I want my armor to be a little bit better than that. It's adding very little though. But we've got quite a nice shield on it. Just not the best armor in the universe by a fairly large margin, actually. Okay, getting a little bit better. There we go. So we've got 46% armor, 1,200 shields, and no particular bonus from having extra power available to us, but it's kind of alright. We'll go with that, though. We will save that as the new Space Fortress, and then I'm going to have Alayan come down here and build me a new one. It's going to cost me a fair old chunk of cash to keep it running, mind you, but still, it'll be well worth it. Also put it down here next to the yeah, next to the wormhole, I think. Now that should be able to engage things which get pulled in there. Now, the double weapon range does really mean that you're going to be able to place your stations in such a way that they're going to be able to cross fire, I imagine. And that is going to allow you to set up particularly dangerous killing pits with your stations, which will be glorious. But on that note, though, we are going to wrap up this episode. I hope you've all enjoyed and will be joining me for the next, where we will see just how long the Blood Moon Coven can sustain this. I'm a little bit concerned, honestly. It's a lot quieter than I was anticipating. Maybe I was worried over nothing. That would be it. That would be a first. It would be a nice change. But that is it from me. So until next time, do take care, everyone.